Once upon a time, in a garden filled with vibrant, colorful fruits, three peach siblings named Pax, Plum, and Pippin lived happily. However, one day, a fierce storm swept through the garden, destroying everything. The fruits in the garden had nowhere to stay and cried out in despair, calling for help. Hearing the cries of the fruits, the three peach siblings felt heartbroken. They knew they had to do something to help their friends. While they were worrying, they overheard the chirping of some birds. The birds chirped about a magical fruit hidden deep in the garden, a fruit that could grant each person 3 wishes. Pax, the eldest brother, saw a glimmer of hope in the bird's story and said, "If we can find that magical fruit, we can wish for our garden to be restored and help our fruit friends." Plum, who loved adventure, eagerly agreed, "Yes, let's start the journey immediately." Pippin, the youngest and most cautious, hesitated a bit but then nodded, "All right, but we must be careful and stick together." With courage and hearts full of hope, the three peach siblings began their adventure. They hopped joyfully through the garden, crossing tall apple trees and sweet grape clusters. They admired colorful flowers and butterflies fluttering around. On their journey, they encountered a wise old turtle resting by a pond. The turtle, with a slow and kind smile, said, "To find the magical fruit, you must follow the path of sparkling leaves that will lead you to the rainbow waterfall." Thanking the turtle for the hint, the three peach siblings continued their journey, now guided by a path of sparkling leaves. Along the way, they met a chattering squirrel gathering nuts. The squirrel chirped, "Find the rainbow waterfall. That's where the magic begins." Following the squirrel's advice, they soon arrived at a dazzling waterfall with every color of the rainbow. Behind the waterfall, they discovered a glittering cave. Plum, with his adventurous and impatient nature, couldn't contain his excitement. Eager to explore, he leaped towards the waterfall, saying, "I'll check it out first." Before Pax and Pippin could warn him, Plum had jumped into the flowing waters of the rainbow waterfall. The strong current swept him away before he could react. Pax and Pippin, shocked and worried, quickly called for help. Fortunately, the helpful butterfly they had met earlier appeared. The butterfly, sensing their distress, fluttered around and led them to a safe spot along the riverbank. While waiting anxiously, the butterfly explained that Plum had been carried to a secret part of the cave. The cave had a hidden entrance that could be reached by following a trail of glowing stones on the ground. Determined to rescue their brother, Pax and Pippin carefully followed the path of glowing stones. They navigated through winding tunnels and climbed slippery rocks. Their concern for Plum gave them the strength to keep going. Eventually, they reached a secret chamber where Plum was standing on a rock surrounded by glowing, colorful crystals. He was wet and a bit frightened, but safe. Pax and Pippin hurried to his side and helped him down from the rock. At that moment, a fearsome octopus emerged from the shadows, blocking the two siblings. The octopus, with its 8 strong tentacles and fiery red eyes, spoke in a cold voice, "Plum has become my prisoner. If you want the magical fruit, leave Plum behind. I will allow you to take the magical fruit." Pax, with a decisive and responsible attitude, responded, "We will not leave him. We always stick together and will find a way to rescue him." Pippin, closing his eyes and holding his brother's hand, said, "We cannot leave each other. Please give us a chance to solve this problem together." The octopus, impressed by the siblings' bond, suddenly took a step back and smirked. "Very well, if you can solve a riddle, I will allow you to take the magical fruit and bring Plum back safely." The octopus's riddle was to arrange colorful stones into a complex pattern. Though it was difficult, Pax, Plum, and Pippin worked together and used their intelligence. As soon as they provided the answer, the octopus unexpectedly transformed into a beautiful fairy with sparkling wings. The fairy smiled and said, "I am the guardian of the magical fruit. I have tested you to see if your bond with each other is genuine. It doesn't matter if your answer is right or wrong, what matters is that you didn't give up and chose to face the challenge together." The fairy continued, "Because of your bravery and your bond, I will allow you to take the magical fruit home. But remember, the true power of the fruit lies not in the magic it grants, but in the love and connection you share." The three Peach siblings thanked the fairy and received the magical fruit from her. They took the fruit back to their garden and stood before it to make their wishes. Pax, with a gentle look, wished, "We wish for a cozy and safe home for everyone." Plum, with a bright smile, wished, "We wish to bring joy and happiness to all our fruit friends in our garden." Pippin, with confidence, wished, "We want more exciting adventures together." The magical fruit glowed brilliantly, and their wishes slowly came true. Their garden became filled with joy, new friends, and wonderful adventures. They built a cozy and magical home, welcoming everyone with open arms. The three Peach siblings felt happy and content, knowing that with love, teamwork, and a bit of magic, their dreams had come true. They continued to explore, discover, and cherish the magic of the new world they had found. And so, the garden was filled with laughter, joy, and the magic of dreams coming true. The three Peach siblings lived happily ever after, always ready for the next adventure.